Welcome inside the Three Hills Centennial Arena as Game 2 of this North Division semifinal gets underway between the Three Hills Thrashers. Greg Poles comes in with 96 goals against, 920 save percentage after a loss in Game 1. Brandon Bilodeau, a 980 goals against. Pretty good. Overtime victory in Game 1 for Red Deer. Vipers lead this series 1-0, and Game 2 is underway. Here's Lawson, right in, good blocker save made there by Greg Poles. First opportunity of the night, if you want to call it that, goes the way of the Red Deer Vipers. Tom Vanderlyn carries in, but it's taken away there by Keegan Kingwell, and Kingwell will come back the other way. Mac Difference over the line, far side. Difference puts this one in deep. Linnell up top. Difference shoots, save, rebound, and a penalty's coming up. And it's going against Red Deer. Bailey Lawson is going off for interference. Yeah, a little bit of an aggressive play there for sure, although Lawson does not like it. So early in the game, Three Hills to the power play. Draw one by the Thrashers. Shearman back to the line. Keith. Hickle. Now Keith trying to get a shot away. Cannot do so. And Lane Sim wins a race over to the near boards and sends it the length of the ice. Gather there. Sim right out front. Good. Oh, great save. Greg Poles. Short-handed chance there for Red Deer. Goodall denied on the one-timer by Greg Poles. Minute 33 to go on the power play for the Thrashers. And on the far side, here's Ben Shearman. Shearman trying to carry it right in. Centering pass. Spiller couldn't get the shot away. There's Ben Shearman. Shearman trying to get this one away. Cannot do so. Austin Thorne will spin and fire this one the length of the ice. Phillips on it here for the Three Hills Thrashers. Here's Drew Hickle to Ryan Spiller, and Spiller trying to carry this one out. He'll loop back. Cody Keith now to Ben Shearman. Shearman out in the middle. Spiller. Spiller right in. Spiller shoots it. Good blocker save. Brandon Bilodeau. Spiller near side. Hickle scores! Power play goal. Drew Hickle. And the Three Hills Thrashers strike on the power play, and they have a 1-0 lead. Hickle to the near side and puts that wrist shot on. I don't even know if you call it a one-timer. He kind of does stop it, but he just goes right up underneath the bar and beats Brandon Bilodeau early here in this one. Just 2 minutes and 48 seconds in on the power play. Our first goal goes the way of the Three Hills Thrashers. And the Red Deer Vipers will start out. Here is Nick Scott. Scott trying to move this one through center. Can't do so. And trying to go in the battle there with Beaulieu. Beaulieu comes out with it though. Brian Beaulieu for the Statler Lightning, now moved over to Riley Griffith. Griffith. He's knocked out the puck. Griffith right in. Griffith to the near side. Couldn't pull the trigger. Morrison. He's a chance here. Shot save. Brandon Bilodeau. And he hangs on to that. 15:41 to go here in the opening frame. The series will shift back to Red Deer Saturday afternoon, 4:30 puck drop. Draw one by the Three Hills Thrashers. D to D, it'll come Hanger. Now here's Tom Vanderlyn. Back to the line. Tyler Newsham, Vanderlyn the captain. Knocked off the puck hard by Spencer Yates. Vanderlyn in there against Chopek. Back to the line, McCubbing. Now Patrick Fougier, crushed there by Declan Johnston. And Damian Chopek's got it to Johnston. Johnston will start out. Over to the far side, Lane Sim. Sim on the right wing, cuts to the middle. Kalinowski, he couldn't get a shot away, and Tom Vanderlyn, he'll come back the other way, but Kalinowski skates right onto it. Kalinowski trying to get around his man, can't. Newsham to Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn knocked out the puck. Here's Lane Sim. Sim, he gets hit there, and in deep is Newsham. Hard hit. Austin Thorne is going to the penalty box now for charging. So Red Deer got to kill another one. That's kind of borderline. I don't know if I like that call in a playoff game, but nonetheless, chance to go up 2-0 here for Three Hills. 1 for 1 on the power play thus far. Draw one by the Thrashers. Phillips, one-timer, Hickle. It hits a spiller in front. And now here's Keegan Kingwell carrying this one out. Kingwell into the middle. Linnell shoots. Good stop. Greg pulls. As Red Deer, don't count him out short-handed. They were down 5-on-3 in overtime. Came down off of a draw one in their own zone and on a rush scored a short-handed goal while down 2 men. And that, of course, was an OT, so a game winner. Draw one to Sim. Sim backhander. Good stop. Greg pulls. So we'll come up the near side. Drew Hickle trying to get this one in. Shearman taken away. Dalton Angletwitz got the puck. He goes off the glass and down the ice. Buck 12 to go in the Three Hills power play. 1-0. Thrashers lead the game. Ben Shearman into the middle. Drew Hickle. Hickle splits the D. Hickle right in. Glove save. Brandon Bilodeau. And he's going to hang on to that. 55 seconds to go in the Three Hills power play. Lane Sim, a good chance there, but a blocker save made in tight by Greg Poles. Draw to the right side of Bilodeau. This is going to be won by the Thrashers. Keith to Shearman. Shearman near side. Spiller scores. No chance for Bilodeau there. Ryan Spiller has made it 2-0 Three Hills. Another Thrasher power play goal. And Red Deer, some work to do early in this one. And no chance for Brandon Bilodeau there. Absolutely none. As Ryan Spiller gets the power play goal, and it's 2-0 for the Thrashers. Not an ideal start tonight at all for the Red Deer Vipers, who are 3-0 in the postseason. However, they have won every game by the skin of their teeth. All 3 of them came in overtime. And now you maybe see the effects of that. Maybe a bit of fatigue settling in. Here now on the near side is Ben Shearman. He's knocked off the puck. And Keegan Kingwell will skate this one out for the Red Deer Vipers. Kingwell over the line, far side. Kingwell right in front. Great chance. Aiden Wilson, he couldn't pull the trigger, though. I don't think that one quite made it to him. Hard hit for Donovan. Tykerobe's got it. Tykerobe shoots. Good blocker save there. Sharp to Campbell. Campbell now Donovan Tykerobe to Hanger. Gray. Tykerobe now. Tykerobe tries to spin away from the check. Sharp knocked off the puck. Hoppus digs it loose. Hoppus up to Aiden Wilson. Under 10 to play here in the first period. Wilson to Cale LaPointe. LaPointe can't get this one in. And now over to the far side. Here's Cody Phillips. Phillips knocked off the puck. Keegan Kingwell over to the near side. Nick Scott. Scott, who somehow stays onside after it was initially indicated offside. But now from the line, Thorne off the body on the way through. It went off. Pulls off a defender, but Pulls able to keep it out. 9:01 to go here in the opening frame. 2-0 Three Hills leads. Good old Scott Zarubiak out there for the Vipers. Phillips, Keith, and Shearman for Three Hills, and Phillips wins it cleanly. Here's Cody Phillips trying to carry it in. Hard hit by Connor Sullivan, and Sullivan will carry it out. Sullivan over to the far side. Zarubiak dropped off. Austin Thorne, he shoots, he scores! Austin Thorne upstairs! Red Deer's cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. Beautiful goal, Austin Thorne. Up over the glove of Greg Poles. And you know what? This starts with a good rush, because that's the Red Deer Vipers off the rush drive. Poles back deep into his net, and he can't get back out to the top of his crease. And that allows the trailer, Austin Thorne, just to elevate. and bury that one upstairs. So the Red Deer Vipers surrender the first 2 goals of the hockey game, but get it right back. But here's Griffith, shoots, glove save, Brandon Bilodeau. That would have been a dagger for Red Deer to give up right after you make it a 1-goal game, but Bilodeau makes the save and holds on. Top line out there for the Vipers, Linnell, Lawson, and Difference. Morrison, Spiller, Griffith for the Three Hills Thrashers, but the Vipers win the draw. And here's Bailey Lawson. Lawson trying to work this one out to center. He does, but Ryan Spiller's got it. Spiller to Griffith. Griffith knocked off the puck, and Connor Sullivan's able to get this one to Mac Difference. Difference will carry it over the line. Far side, here's Logan Linnell. Linnell, the Difference. He couldn't pull the trigger, and Drew Hickel will come back the other way. Hickel on the far side for Three Hills. Drew Hickel into the middle. Spiller. What a stop by Brandon Bilodeau. He was in tight, Spiller, but he's denied by the Viper goaltender, Brandon Bilodeau. Johnston, Sim, and Yates, the forward line out there for the Vipers. Johnston on the draw against Fougere, and he wins it cleanly. Here's Damian Chopek over to the near side. Sim now into the middle. Declan Johnston. Johnston carries in on the left wing. Johnston steps around one. He shoots it. It's blocked. And now Tom Vanderlyn skates it out for the Three Hills Thrashers. Vanderlyn, the Three Hills captain, knocked off the puck, and it's turned over to Yates. Yates to Declan Johnston. Johnston trying to get it wide around his man, can't. And Wyatt Sawchuk puts this one to Newsham. Newsham trying to drive it wide, but Yates skates right back onto it. Spencer Yates into the middle, and a good stick lift there. That was by Patrick Fougere. Lane Sim all by himself in front. Here's Declan Johnston. Tied up now here along the near boards. Works over to Yates. Yates to Johnston. Johnston right in. Johnston shoots it. Stopped by Greg Poles. And he will hang on. 4:03 to go here in the opening period. 2-1, Three Hills leads. Draw to the left side of Poles. It's won cleanly by the Three Hills Thrashers. Over to the far side. Here's Cody Keith. Keith knocked off the puck hard there by Chopek. Now it's the reigning defenseman of the year, Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski right in. Tied up far sideboards. Trying to dig this one loose. Kalinowski's got it. Loose to the line. Cody Keith skates right onto it. And Ben Shearman knocked off the puck. Goodall's got control. Goodall in the neutral zone. Nearly turns it over. Comes into the zone for Kalinowski. Kalinowski looking to move this one up. He finds Nick Scott. 2.5 to go here in the first period. Scott drives it wide. He's on the far side. Here's Rubiak. Great save, Greg Poles. Poles keeps it alive to Hanger. And now Ben Shearman, knocked off the puck. Now Goodall's got it. Right wing. Goodall trying to get it into the middle. Left. Goodall could not do so. Now this will come to, that's Morrison. Shoots a blocker save. Here's Griffith shooting high and wide. As Riley Griffith nearly gave the Three Hills Thrashers back their 2-goal lead. Aiden Wilson digs this out. Here's Austin Thorne. Thorne trying to skate this one through center. He gets it to Nick Scott. Scott right in. Scott shoots it. Tried to go short side. Good blocker save by Greg Poles. And here come the Three Hills Thrashers. Good poke check there. Thorne's got control. Thorne trying to skate this one out on the far side. Knocked off the puck rather hard. Spiller's got it. Period will come to a close. And the Three Hills Thrashers will take a 2-1 lead to the locker room. A couple of power play goals, so I think the message is pretty clear. Stay out of the box if you're Red Deer. There's a couple of power play goals for Three Hills, and a good save there by Greg Poles. 2-1 through 20 here at the Three Hills Centennial. Shots are 10-10 despite 2 power plays for the Three Hills Thrashers. It is 2-1, Three Hills leading. Red Deer up in the series 1-0. Three Hills trying to send this one back to Red Deer on Saturday, all even. Red Deer trying to take a 2-0 series lead home. And Difference will move this one to Keegan Kingwell, and Kingwell will start out. Kingwell knocked off the puck. McCubbing lost it, and Dalton Angletwit's got it. Angletwit over to the far side. Taken away by Patrick Fougere. Fougere right in. Lost it. Tom Vanderlyn now to Hanger. Hanger to Fougere. Into the middle, Tom Vanderlyn. McCubbing. Hanger lets it go. That gets blocked. Newsham. Backhander. It goes high and wide. Now Newsham at the line. He's knocked off the puck. Kingwell's got it. Tough first shift here for the Vipers. It'll come, though, to Mac Difference. Difference stops up into the middle. Logan Liddell. He tried to go upstairs, and he just missed the net. Linnell knocked off the puck. He's got it back to the line. Kalinowski. Now here's Mac Difference to Logan Liddell. Back to the line, Kalinowski and Kingwell. Kingwell lets it go. That one blocked. It'll come now to Taylor McCubbing. McCubbing skates this one out on the far side. McCubbing can't get around his man. Now Morrison shoots. It's blocked by Keegan Kingwell. Brett Hoppus. Hoppus with it in his own zone. Hoppus looking for an outlet. Can't find one. It'll come to Aiden Wilson. Kingwell to the near side for Brett Hoppus. Hoppus trying to drive it wide. Hoppus right in. Hoppus denied by Greg Poles. Poles will hang on. And the Red Deer Vipers will have a face-off in the offensive zone here. Down a goal. 15:54 to go in the second period. This draw won by nobody quite yet. The Thrashers control for now. Beaulieu trying to carry this one out. He'll get it to Riley Griffith. Griffith knocked off the puck there on the far side. In there to help out Chopek. Chopek in behind the net. Right out front it will come. Griffith firing. Great save. Brandon Bilodeau got it with the left pad. Now on the far side, this will come to Cale Lapointe. Lapointe will skate this one out through center. Lapointe knocked out the puck. He skates right onto it in the corner. Lapointe tied up there by Kyle Gray. Time there is Lapointe. Back to the point. Austin Thorne. Thorne lets it go, and it gets blocked as it goes wide. Here's Johnston into the corner. Lapointe. Lapointe back to the line. That's for Sullivan. Now it's Sim to Lapointe. Lapointe can't get it away. Lapointe in the battle. A good defensive play turned in there. I believe that was by Cody Phillips. Phillips now to Kyle Gray. Gray with 13 to play here in the second period. Trying to get this one in. Here is Three Hills. Connor Sullivan looking to move this one up ice. He finds Tristan Zarubiak. Zarubiak to Lane Sim. Carrying it in on the near side. Zarubiak right in the middle. One-timer! And Johnston fanned on it, and a good save, though, by Poles nonetheless. Here's Drew Hickel. Hickel being chased here by Tristan Zarubiak. Wyatt Sawchuk's got the puck in his own end. Sawchuk will skate this one out to center. Sawchuk now to Hickel. Hickel into the middle, Keith. Over to the far side, Shearman. Shearman knocked off the puck. And Ben Shearman can't handle it. Tristan Zarubiak trying to move this one out. Zarubiak kicked in deep. Here's Austin Thorne for the Vipers. Thorne in up. It will come to Goodall. Goodall now to Zarubiak. Zarubiak, little button hook. Taken away, though, by Brett Campbell. Or by Thomas Campbell, excuse me. Thomas Campbell now. Far side, tightrope, sharp shoots. Hit high and wide. Sullivan in deep. It'll come instead to Brandon Bilodeau. He hangs on just about halfway through this game. Exactly 2-1. Three Hills leads. Chances scarce here for either side in the second period. Fourth lines are out there. Scott Goodall, Zarubiak, Tykrop, Sharp, and Campbell for Red Deer and Three Hills respectively. Now it'll come to Jackson Goodall, and Goodall will start in. Goodall gives the red line, puts it in deep. Red Deer will make some changes. Zarubiak in on the forecheck, right in front. Wilson, oh, he deferred instead to Hoppus. Not sure why Wilson didn't shoot that one. And now it'll come to Cale Lapointe. Lapointe, he's looking in the middle. Lapointe finds Wilson. Wilson for Hoppus. That goes by him. Now here's Wilson shooting. That gets blocked. Here's Riley Griffith over to the far side. Ryan Spiller. 8.5 minutes to go here in this second period. Shot from the slot, gets blocked and goes wide. Ryan Spiller is knocked off the puck, and Damian Chopek will try to work this thing out. Chopek chased by Spiller. Chopek looking to get this one out. He gets it to Hoppus. Hoppus trying to loop back and nearly turns it over. Kalinowski, though, skates onto it in his own zone. Kalinowski now to Brett Hoppus. Hoppus now to Bailey Lawson. Lawson right in with speed. Lawson for Hoppus. Back to the point. Nobody home. Coming over to the near side. This is Connor Sullivan, or Dalton Engletwood, excuse me. And now it'll come to Lawson. Lawson taking off the puck, and Drew Hickle's got control. Hickle tied up in the corner there by Bailey Lawson. Trying to dig this one loose is LaPointe. Logan Linnell in the corner. Linnell trying to take it right out front. He sends it out front. Knocked away, and here come the Three Hills Thrashers. Into the middle, Jesse Morrison. Morrison knocked off the puck. Red Deer trying to get this one out. It's Bailey Lawson into the middle angle. Sharp pass, that's for Linnell. Linnell, though, a good play on him made by Kyle Gray. Beaulieu now to Newsham. 5 to go here in the second period. 2-1, Three Hills leads. Good hit by Keegan Kingwell. Kingwell turns this one over. Patrick Fougier to Griffith. Glove save, Brandon Bilodeau. And Brandon Bilodeau ought to get a tap on the pads there from Keegan Kingwell. His turnover gets directed at the net, but no harm, no foul for Red Deer. 4:36 to go in the second. Still 2-1, Three Hills leads. Draw one by the Red Deer Vipers in their own zone. Turned it over. That time was Engletwood. A right in front. Great defensive play by Declan Johnston. Here's now Spencer Yates. Back the other way for Red Deer. He's on the right wing. Yates trying to center that one. He was on the left side. And now this one will come into the middle. This is for Lane Sim. Sim, little button hook. He carries right in. Sim to Johnston. He shoots it. Glove save. Greg Poles. Declan Johnston, a glorious opportunity. But Greg Poles makes the glove save. 3:18 to go in the second. Still Sim, Johnston, and Yates out there for the Vipers. Phillips, Keith Shearman for the Three Hills Thrashers. Draw is won by Red Deer. Now here's Spencer Yates. Can't get a shot away, and Cody Keith is on the far side. Knocked off the puck, Connor Sullivan. Here's Austin Thorne. Thorne carrying it right in on the far side. Into the middle, Zarubiak. What a stop by Poles. Kicked it out with the left pad. And now this one will work its way up the near side board. Sim back to the line, Sullivan. Thorne. Austin Thorne, the lone goal for Red Deer in this one. Now is Keith. On the far side, steps around Thorne. Keith, maybe a 3-on-2. Keith into the middle. One-turner stop by Bilodeau. Shearman in behind the goal. Shearman back to the line, McCumming. Now Keith, near side. Phillips shoots, it's blocked. That'll work its way up the the near boards. Now Phillips in the middle. Couldn't get a shot away. Shearman's got it. Shearman shoots, it's blocked in front. It goes high and wide. Tied up down low. There's Connor Sullivan in there for Red Deer. Sim in to help out. Moves it to Chopek. And now Tristan Zarubiak. Zarubiak will put this in deep for Red Deer. Final 20 seconds here in the second period. Hard hit by Lane Sim in deep. Sim in to help Goodall. This one poked around the boards. Here's Randy Hanger. Final seconds will come off the clock. Red Deer seemed to build some momentum at points in that period, but also gave up probably a bit much for J.D. Morical's liking. It's still 2-1 Three Hills, and it's through 20 minutes here tonight. No goals to report in that second period. Both goaltenders making big saves. It's 2-1 after 2 here at the Three Hills Centennial. Shot 6-5, Three Hills in that frame. Not a lot to write home about. Red Deer, though, they'll need to win a period to at least get this thing to overtime. Three Hills hold Red Deer off the board or win a period by one, and we're going to send this series back to Red Deer tie. Here's Bailey Lawson. Lawson will carry it in on the left wing. Lawson knocked off the puck far side. Tyler Newsham now to Patrick Fougier. He's in the middle. Fougier chased down. It'll come to Bailey Lawson, and Lawson right in. Lawson couldn't get around the defenseman. Lawson skates onto it now. Centering pass. Nobody home. Dalton Engletwood. Now to Mac Difference. Difference puts this one down the wall. Here's Logan Linnell. Up top, Keegan Kingwell. Kingwell knocked off the puck. Lawson's got control. He tees it up, and a glove save by Greg Poles. 18:03 to go here in the third. Wilson, LaPointe, Hoppus out there for the Red Deer Vipers. Wilson won it cleanly, angle to it, one-timer, Hoppus denied, loose puck in front of the net, Wilson skates onto it, Wilson to Hoppus, Hoppus into the corner, Aiden Wilson, Wilson far side, Lapointe shoots, stop Greg Poles, and he's going to hang on. Red Deer, a little bit of pressure here early in this third period, need to have it because they're down by a goal, it's 2-1. Still the second line, Wilson, Hoppus, and Lapointe for the Vipers out there. Morrison and Wilson on the draw. Morrison wins that one cleanly. And Three Hills in their own zone. This is Kyle Gray. Moves that one over to Ryan Spiller. Spiller, hard hit on him by Keegan Kingwell. Lapointe over to the near side, nearly turned that one over, but instead it'll come to the captain, Dalton Angletwit. He scored the overtime winner last game. Now Wilson shoots, pulls the save. That one played over to the far side. Here's Wiley Griffith. Griffith, he's chased down here, but he's going to be able to work this thing out. Griffith to Beaulieu, Beaulieu over to Jesse Morrison. Morrison, Spiller, now he gets it right back, give and go, Spiller scores. Ryan Spiller, it's 3-1, Three Hills. The Three Hills Thrashers capitalize on a turnover by the Red Deer Vipers. And Red Deer down by 2 again. When goals have come at a premium for them tonight with 15:51 to go here in the third period. Here is Spencer Yates right in. He's knocked off the puck. Beaulieu tied up in the corner. Sim digs it loose right off front. Yates, oh, he just missed it. Sim to Yates, and Yates just put it wide. Yates in behind the goal. He's crushed off the puck there by Brian Beaulieu. And there's Cody Phillips on the far side of the near side. Gray now over to Ben Shearman. Shearman will put this one in deep. Cody Keith tied up in behind the goal by Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski moves this one up to Lane Sim. Sim to Yates, and Yates will carry it in for Red Deer. Yates into the middle, Brody Kalinowski shooting, great save by Poles, and it comes right off the end boards after the save and right back to him. Pretty sure Poles got a piece of that one. Face off to the right side of Poles. Red Deer needs 2 here in the final 13:47. Draw 1 by the Vipers. Thorne to Zarubiak. And now Goodall back to Thorne. Zarubiak shooting. Good glove save. Greg Poles will hold on. Greg Poles, reigning goaltender of the year. Trying to pick up Three Hills their first win here in the postseason. Here's Zarubiak back to the line. Sullivan lets it go. Glove saved by Greg Poles. He holds on once more. 13.25 to go here in the final frame. Draw 1 by the Vipers. Zarubiak back to Thorne. Thorne in the corner. Scott shoots it. Poles makes the save again. Here is the Thrashers getting this out. Sharp on the far side. Knocked off the puck by Austin Thorne. And Thorne will get this one to Jackson Goodall. Goodall trying to put it in deep, and Red Deer will make some changes here. Nick Scott giving chase in the offensive zone, but Donovan Tycro moves this one to Campbell. Thomas Campbell into his own zone. Now over to Patrick Fougere, and there's Drew Hickel. He's chased down. Fougiere's got it. Fougere knocked off the puck. Vanderlyn over to Donovan Tycro. Now he's in the middle. He shoots it. Good glove save, Brandon Bilodeau, and he's going to hang on. 11:01 to go, third period. Red Deer down 2. It's Three Hills 3, Red Deer 1. Lawson, Linnell, and Differens. Top line out there for Red Deer. Draw 1 back to the line. One-timer. Good blocker save by Brandon Bilodeau. Now there's Newsham in there. Newsham to Patrick Fougere. Take it away. Here's Logan Linnell on a breakaway. Linnell, chance to get him right back in it. He can. Out front. Oh, what a stop by Poles. One-timer denied! Linnell got it right out front. I didn't see if it was Difference or Lawson, but regardless, Poles keeps it out. Here's Logan Linnell. Knocked out the puck, and Randy Hanger. And then Newsham over on the far side. Now Vanderlyn. McCubbing taking off the puck. Randy Hanger skating right in. Hanger into the middle. Morrison couldn't get a shot away. Centering pass and knocked off the puck. Linnell will skate right through. Linnell over to Keegan Kingwell. Linnell, he turns this one over. Kingwell does. Now Vanderlyn to Morrison. Shoots it. Glove save. Brandon Bilodeau. Bad change. Almost buries the Vipers. But Bilodeau keeps it out. 8 1/4 to play. Logan Linnell moments ago on a breakaway. Looked to give the Vipers new life, but couldn't bury it. And then an unbelievable save on a secondary chance. And a shot there, good save, Bilodeau. Oh, Bilodeau nearly pulled a Marc-Andre Fleury. Shades of that play from the World Juniors back in 04. He just played it, and it goes right off a Chopek and almost into the net. But it stays out. Would have probably spelled doom for the Vipers here in Game 2. Draw one back to the line, Beaulieu. Now Beaulieu gets it right back and scores. Brian Beaulieu, first of the postseason, 4-1 for the Thrashers. Little give and go with Riley Griffith, and he blasts that one upstairs by Bilodeau, and that's probably curtains for the Vipes tonight, down 3 with under half a period to go in a game where Greg Poles is really on his game, and the goals have coming at a premium for Red Deer. 7:45 to go in the third. Red Deer down 3. Gonna have to channel one of the comebacks that's happened on them so many times throughout this postseason. See if they can return the favor. Here's Aiden Wilson trying to drive it wide. Wilson into the middle. Hoppus trying to get it to LaPointe. He couldn't pull the trigger. LaPointe trying to go right out front, and Kyle Gray will skate this one out. Now there's Damian Chopek. Chopek to kill LaPointe. LaPointe, he's chased back out. Brody Kalinowski in the neutral zone to Chopek. Chopek trying to drive this one wide. Chopek taking off the puck, and Riley Griffith will skate out. Griffith, he's got a man in that. He shoots it himself, and it goes wide. Aiden Wilson on it, far side boards, got it to Brett Hoppus. Hoppus will carry in with speed on the right wing. Hoppus looking to center this one, cannot do so. Brian Beaulieu over to Cody Phillips. Phillips, 5:20 to go here in the third period. Red Deer down 3. They've really let this one slip away here in the third. Riley Griffith trying to take this one wide on Chopek. Centering pass taken away by Kalinowski. And now here comes Declan Johnston. Johnston right in. He shoots it. Good glove save made. And a one-timer. Johnston scores this time. Red Deer's cut the lead back to 2. Not a lot of time left, but maybe some life for the Vipers. Yates and Sim will get the assists. Declan Johnston blasts the one-timer by Greg Poles. Get another quick one here, and then you never know, but it's Red Deer still a ways to go, down 2. Under 5 to play. I'm pretty sure it's under 5 to play. I didn't see the time of the goal. Yeah, well under 5 to play. 4:22 left in the third period. And Red Deer down 4-2. Here's Spencer Yates, knocked off the puck, and Donovan Tyquil will skate it right in over the line on the far side. Tyquil, one-timer, that got blocked. Sharp down to Tyquil, shoots, it's blocked again. Tyquil pestered by Lane Sim, and Sim will carry this one out. Sim with speed though. Sim carrying it in, trying to get it wide on the right wing, cannot do so. Donovan Tyquil skates in behind his own goal. 3 minutes to go here in the third period. Skating out of this, Goodall. Goodall in the battle with Sharp. Up top, Connor Sullivan. Sullivan to the line. Austin Thorne now. Zarubiak. Oh, he puts it just wide. Zarubiak right in front. Backhander. Blocker. Save Greg Poles. Now here comes Wyatt Sawchuk. Sawchuk trying to get it to Sharp. Sharp's got it. Buck 55 to go here in the third period. Connor Sullivan knocked off the puck up the far side to Lane Sim. Sim chased back. Sullivan's got it, though. Here's Thorne. Thorne nearly turns that one over. Buck 15 to go here in the third period. This one put in deep by Goodall, excuse me. McCubbing's got it in deep for Three Hills. Three Hills still with a 2-goal lead under a minute to go. Time running short on the Red Deer Vipers. One-timer in front. Bilodeau makes the save. He covers up. 47.3 seconds to go with a 4-2 deficit to overcome. Darkness starting to set in for the Red Deer Vipers on this night. But the good news is, you always say, you start a series on the road, the only thing you really aim to do is split that first two games on the road. Red Deer's leaving with at least that in their back pocket. 40 seconds left in regulation. And now it'll come to Lawson. And Bilodeau goes to the net. Well, right out front, Kingwell tees it up, blocked, rebound difference, couldn't get all of it. 31.4 seconds left. We saw, in a span of 20 seconds, Stetler tie a game down 2 on Airdrie, so we know it's not impossible. However, very unlikely. Draw one by Will Lawson. Now here's Scott shooting. Glove save, Greg Poles. He holds on. Net empty at the Red Deer end. It's 6-on-5. Draw to the right side of Poles. 27.3 seconds to go. Phillips and Lawson on the draw. Lawson won it cleanly. Kingwell, one-timer! Great save, Greg Poles. Spencer Yates denied. 24 seconds to go here in period number 3 now. Extra attacker out there is Declan Johnston. Draw one by Lawson again. Johnston, oh, he shot it and it goes just wide. Didn't miss by much. Cody Keith in from out behind his own net. Now Liddell to Johnston, shoots in. Rebound, Difference, scores! Mac Difference makes it 4-3. Time's awful short though, just 12 seconds to go. And the Red Deer Vipers, they do get a couple here. But I think that 4th goal by Three Hills is going to prove too much. As Mac Difference gets this back to within a goal. Going to need to win this draw at center ice. Make something happen real quick. 12.9 seconds left. And Lawson will win the draw. Here's Keegan Kingwell carrying it right in. Into the middle, Lawson. Lawson to Liddell. Liddell poked off the stick. Still 5 seconds to go. Lawson tied up on the near side. Lawson in behind the goal. Can't center. It's done. Three Hills will hold on. I thought Red Deer might pull it off. But the Three Hills Thrashers hold on and edge out the Vipers by a 4-3 final. And we will go back to Red Deer with this series and knot it up at 1 game apiece. As there is Mac Difference looking like he made it a game late. But it's a day late and $1 short for the Red Deer Vipers. That one we thought was a nail in the coffin. Put the Thrashers up by 3, but it ends up your game winner in the slimmest of margins. As 2 assists for Riley Griffith. He is your 3rd star. Red Deer outshoots the Thrashers by not a huge margin, but a substantial one, 30-27. 30-23, I should say. Brian Beaulieu, game-winning goal for him. He is your 2nd star. Your game winner is this one right here on Brandon Bilodeau. And your 1st star tonight is Ryan Spiller. 2 goals, 1 assist for him. 3 points, a massive part of the Three Hills victory here in Game 2. And the Thrashers will take a tied-up series back to the Service Arena. That game on Saturday afternoon at 4:30. Let's get you a look at the highlights, and then we'll get out of here. We'll be done for the night. We're back on the air tomorrow at 7 o'clock on your Friday evening with a doubleheader, where we will see the Coalville Copperheads host The Okotoks Bisons at 7, and then at 8:30, the Cochrane Generals back in action, and they will play host to the Medicine Hat Cubs. Okotoks leads the series 1-0 as well as the Medicine Hat Cubs. Ryan Spiller opens the scoring. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Drew Hickel opens the scoring early in this one on the power play. Goes upstairs on Brandon Bilodeau. It's 1-0 for the Thrashers. Ryan Spiller would get a power play goal of his own in the third period. That makes it 2-0 Three Hills. Red Deer on the ropes early here in this one. But Red Deer would not go quietly because Austin Thorne would cut the lead in half in that first period on a beautiful shot. He's a late entrant into the zone. Beats Greg Poles up high. It's 2-1 Thrashers through 20. No scoring in the second. Lots of scoring in the third. Ryan Spiller gives the Thrashers back the insurance marker here on a nifty little give and go. Beats Brandon Bilodeau up high. Brian Beaulieu, he would score the eventual game winner. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go. That one on Brandon Bilodeau up high over the blocker's side. The one-timer is good. We'll get one more look at your game winner, and it's right here. But Red Deer would make a game of this one late. Declan Johnston with 4:22 to go. Hammers home this one. Timer on Greg Poles, and the Red Deer Vipers are now back within 2 with just under 5 to play. Chances are slim, but they're not none. And Mac Difference would score a day late, $1 short though for him with 12 seconds to go. Make this a 1-goal game. And let's just go back and look at the instant replay, because Red Deer looked dangerous coming in on this rush. So Red Deer scores that goal, Mac Difference, to make it one goal game. And you'll get a look here on the overhead. Here's Kingwell. Kingwell drops this off to Bailey Lawson, and look at this. You have Bailey Lawson in the high slot. You got Logan Linnell here on the near side streaking to the net, and it looks pretty promising if you're the Vipers. Lawson elects to give to Linnell. Linnell just outweights himself. It's poked off the stick. Lawson would win a battle and have it in behind the goal. However, nobody net front, and he would just run short on time. And this one comes to its conclusion. Red Deer and Three Hills tied up at 1 through the first 2 games of the series, and this series will continue on Saturday afternoon. As I said, 7 o'clock, we will be back on the air, and that's when I'll talk to you next, when the Coaldale Copperheads host the Okotoks Bisons. We'll see you then.